I saw this video the other day that men are jealous of beautiful women. Like, he wishes he could get the same benefits that women do typically.
We're going through an epidemic in the United States where men are either jealous of pretty women or want to be treated like women. And it's almost like men want to be in the woman's position. They want to be the ones that are being asked on dates and being courted. And the woman should be the one that like sets up the dates and pays for everything. Tell like when you share your personal experiences with certain guys, they are jealous that because you are a beautiful, intelligent woman, you have access to certain experiences. Because I live in Miami, getting invited to nice dinners, getting invited to go to like beach clubs, getting invited to go on yachts. Certain things are free for beautiful women that men have to pay for. Honestly, I think they're jealous and I think that they want the roles to be reversed. And I'm not saying it's all men, but I am saying it's definitely some men. If you want to be a girl so bad, that's fine, but go and find your husband and stop dating other girls, because this is just a very confusing experience overall. I'm curious, what do you think? Do you think like men starting to really want the treatment that women should be receiving? I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
And while it's never all men, and there are probably genuinely some men who feel that way, the majority of them do not. It's so weird how this narrative is being painted that men want princess treatment these days. But what I found is men want you to reciprocate that. Yeah, it's that easy. Because he doesn't want to feel like a walking wallet. He doesn't want to feel like a transaction. Why would a man realistically want to be in a relationship where he's investing heavily and then told he can't get anything in return? Or if he gets something in return, it's crumbs. And that's it. He's supposed to give everything, risk everything, and get what? Have a beautiful woman on his arm? A lot of men realize that that's not worth it. And this woman references men inviting them on yachts and, the extravagant stuff that women get, stuff like that for free for being beautiful or whatnot. A lot of men see right through that. They know in those situations, the man that did that probably wants attention, a woman's company. And while that can be valid in itself, he knows that there's not depth for that. That it's about status. It's about optics. So when a woman walks around acting like that's proof that she's valuable, he knows deep down it's based on superficial qualities. Maybe a 5-minute conversation, maybe her beauty. He knows that being pretty and being someone's guest doesn't bring value. He wants to know what your personality is. He wants to know if you can bring him peace, loyalty, consistency. Most men are not impressed by that. When you see women that brag like, oh, most of the men I go out with take me to 5-star restaurants and they spend this much money on me. Men are impressed by that. Why would they be impressed by that? That is no indication of what kind of value you'll bring into their life. Men are not asking to be treated like women. Men want to be appreciated. They want to see you putting effort into the relationship. He doesn't want to be shamed for having boundaries or expectations, which is so telling. The fact that women assume, oh, men want princess treatment because they want to actually have expectations out of their relationships. That's just so telling to me that, men's needs are never even considered or thought of. To the fact that men ask for anything and all of a sudden it's him wanting to be treated like a princess. And oftentimes the women that feel the need to brag about these types of perks they've gotten, men know deep down that she's probably going to be entitled. Because when you're bragging about these types of things, you're not coming at it from a place of gratitude. Oh, this really nice man treated me to a ride on his yacht. Or I'm probably not wording that correctly, but whatever, you know what I mean. Oh, a man, took me out to this really nice restaurant and bought me food, and I'm so grateful because it tasted so good and it was such a wonderful experience. You don't hear women talking like that. It's rubbing it in his face, bragging about it. So they're the entitlement there. And what I found is a lot of men would rather take maybe the woman that's a little bit less beautiful, that kind, loving, gentle, brings him peace, does her best, over, like a 10 out of 10 model any day of the week. That's why I find it so funny when you see women hyper-focus on their appearance rather than their substance. Because a lot of men genuinely care about your substance.